Guys, good morning and happy Sunday. Welcome back to my channel, Couponing with Kayla. We're outside of the Walgreens. We're about to head in here and check out the deals. I'm going to walk you through these deals in the store, plus we'll go over the receipts and talk final costs once we get done. And of course, I'll have a free printable list below the video for you, so you can print that out, take it to the store with you, and it's going to help make your shopping trip super easy. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here. I hope that you enjoyed today's video and find it helpful. And if you do, don't forget to take just a second to give it a thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button down below so you don't miss any new ones. I'm also going to have a CVS video up later today as well, so stay tuned for that. If you're a CVS shopper, we have some awesome deals both at Walgreens and CVS, so I had to shop at both today. Go ahead, get these hauls out for you guys so you can get all the savings. So let's go ahead, head in here and check out these deals. Alright guys, the first deal I'm looking at is the spend $25, get a $10 register reward. So many items are included in this, so just grab the ones that are going to work best for you. I personally would like to try out the L'Oreal foundation. It's $14.99, so I'm going to grab this and a mascara that's $11.99, but the mascara will ring up 50% off. And we have a 6 off 2 digital coupon that's going to work for these products. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these two, but I need a little more to get to that $25 mark. Next, I'm going to grab 2 of the Japanese products. So these are $3.99, buy one get one 50% off, and we have a $2 digital coupon. So these items right here are going to total me $26.96. We have a 6 off 2 and a 2 off 2. We would pay $18.96 and get a $10 register reward for spending over $25 before coupons, making it $8.96 for all these items. So I showed you guys a deal that was advertised in the ad, but there are several different promotions going on for Olay products. The thing is that in the ad, it's showing anywhere from $10 to $13. It's showing a 7 off 2 digital. Well, if you grab the products that are $10, it works for the $5 digital. If you grab the one that's $13, it's going to work for the $7 digital. So I'm not going to be doing this deal, but if this is something you want to pick up, scan the products, make sure of what coupons are attaching, and you could earn back a $6 register reward, just depending on which deal you do. TRWCZJR hair care is $7 each this week. Buy 2 get a $5 register reward. So I was hoping that some of them would be priced lower, but they are not. So if you're grabbing 2, it's $14. We got a new 5 off 2 digital. You'd pay $9, get a $5 register reward, making it $4 for both, or just $2 each. Next, we have a deal for buy 3, get back a $5 register reward on Crest and Oral-B. So you could grab a few products at $5 each. I'm going to grab 2 of the toothpaste, and I'm also going to grab 1 of the mouthwash that is $6. So my 3 items are actually going to total me $16, and I'm going to use a 5 off 3 digital. I'll be left to pay $11. You can pay with Walgreens cash or register reward, and then we're going to submit over to Ibotta for these. We have $1.50 back on each toothpaste, a limit of 2, and $1 back on the mouthwash. Plus, we get a $5 register reward for buying 3. It's going to make the final cost just $2 for all 3 items. Colgate toothpaste is $5 each. Buy 2 get a $5 register reward, so 2 will total $10. And then we have a $4 digital. You'd pay 6, get 5, making it $1. Or if you want to grab the $4 ones, you could do that deal, and you're still going to end up at just a cost of $1 after grabbing 2. The next deal that we're looking at is on the Method hand soap. So several different soaps are included in the buy 2 get a $2 register reward, including the Myers soap as well. But the cheapest one is on the Method. So we're grabbing 2 for $8, and then we have a $2 digital. You'll pay 6, get a $2 register reward, making these 2 for $4, or just $2 each. Y'all, we have some huge savings on Pampers this week. It is buy 3 get a $10 register reward, but check this out, this week only, a $10 register reward when you spend $45 on select Luvs and Pampers products. So this is good only this week, so let me show you a scenario. So grabbing the Pampers at buy 1 get one 50% off, we still need a little more to get over the $45 mark. So I grabbed 2 packs of the wipes that are $5, and then the Pampers diapers, I'm grabbing 2 Pampers and 2 of the Easy Easy Ups. So a total of 6 items here will total us $49.96. We're using a $1.50 digital for the wipes, a 3 off 2 for the diapers, and a 3 off 2 for the Easy Ups. You would pay $42.46 for these items, but you should get a $10 register reward for buying 3 and a $10 register reward for spending over $45 on select products. After getting $20 worth of register rewards, that would get you down to $22.46 for all these items. You can pay with Walgreens cash or register reward. Because of the fact that we're earning register rewards, we're not earning Walgreens cash. Now, with that being said, if you have a spin booster of spend 40, get 9, you don't want to pay with Walgreens cash, but make sure you have that clipped because this deal would qualify for that as well, and you could get down to as low as $13.46 for everything after rewards. The raw sugar hair care products are buy one, get one free. The cheapest ones here at my store are the kids products. So we have some for $5.99, some for $6.99, and check the printable list for a breakdown on how to get those for even less by rolling your rewards. Now, if you want different scenarios of how to do the spend 25, get a $10 register reward deal, there's so many good digitals. We got a 5 off for a Vino. We also have some Ibotta rebates for the different products. So if you want a scenario with this, you can check the printable list. I showed you guys a couple of scenarios on the must do deals video that I posted on Saturday, so definitely check that and check your rebates for these different products. You might be able to get these products for super cheap. So again, just look on your Walgreens app for beauty and skincare coupons that we got today. You may find that you have a good coupon for a product that you've been wanting or needing. So definitely check and mix up your scenarios. Scott toilet paper is buy one, get one 50% off. And we do have a $1.25 store coupon that comes off each pack. If you're wanting to do this deal, you could probably do it online and use a promo code to get these for super cheap. I'm not picking any up, but I have seen tons of people getting them on pickup orders at my store. Next, we're looking at a laundry deal for buy one, get one free on the Arm & Hammer. So if that's your favorite detergent, that might be something to pick up. They're pretty wiped out at my store, I think because they were $1.95 last week. If you're a fan of the Downy Rinse and Refresh, you can get it free this week if you grab some of the Tide Pods. So you would grab the one for $14.99. We have a $3 digital, so you'd pay $11.99, but you get the Downy for free. Next, we have this deal that was advertised in the ad as a $3.50 digital, making this free, but they gave us a $3.30 digital, making it 20 cents, but still good for a spin booster scenario. All right, y'all, so we're going to look at a spin booster scenario and also how to roll rewards. So we are going to do for transaction 1, the spend 40, get $9 Walgreens cash. If you have that deal, we're doing our beauty deal, the Febreze plug-in, and the Colgate. All these items total $40.46. We have a 4 off 2 digital, a 6 off 2 digital, a 2 off 2 digital, and the $3.30 digital. That will leave you to pay $25.16, and you would get back a $10 register reward, a $5 register reward, and $9 Walgreens cash, getting you all the way down to $1.16. And I'm going to use a $3 register reward to help lower my out-of-pocket cost on this. And if you have more register rewards to use from previous deals, you could pay even less out of pocket. Now, we could take our $5 Colgate register reward, for example, and roll it into the Crest deal. So you could grab your Crest products totaling $16. We have a 5 off 3 digital and our $5 register reward right there. Okay, then we could also use $5 Walgreens cash that we just earned on that spin booster scenario, pay as little as $1 out of pocket, get another $5 register reward to roll to the next one. And don't forget, we're also earning back Ibotta rebates, $4 real cash back on that deal. Now, if you're rolling that $5 register reward from the Crest products, just remember those P&G register rewards do look different. So it's going to say off of your next oral care purchase, something like that. If your store is very strict on that, I would suggest using this register reward on something else. But those register rewards do scan for pretty much anything. So if you're able to grab the Method soap, you could grab these for a total of $8. We have a $2 digital, bringing them down to $6. You could use $5 register reward and $1 Walgreens cash from that first transaction, since we earned some Walgreens cash from our spin booster, and pay $0 out of pocket on that deal. Overall, if you're doing all these deals that I'm showing you right here, your out-of-pocket cost is going to be around $26 to $27, not including tax. But remember, we're getting $4 real cash back, plus we have some rewards left over that we're not using today. For example, the $10 register reward that we're earning on the beauty items, and then we're also getting that $2 register reward reward on the method, and we could save those for other deals, or we could roll it into something else today. But stay tuned for receipts and we'll go over all of that. Halloween lover and you have a ton of Walgreens cash to use, you could grab this witch right here for $99 on sale this week, or this big skeleton over there. They have him dressed up as a cowboy at my store. All right, guys, so this is everything I'm picking up. We're about to head over to checkout. We'll go over the receipts when we get done and talk final cost. But I'm going to be using one account today, and I'm going to be rolling my rewards from one transaction to the next to pay less out of pocket. All right, guys, so we're back in the car from Walgreens. The transactions went really well. I rolled my rewards from one transaction to the next to pay less out of pocket, so I was happy about that. I didn't do the Pampers deal, but if you do it, definitely let me know if everything goes well with those rewards that are advertised. I would love to hear. I personally do the deal just because it's not a product that I need right now, but I definitely think it is some awesome savings, especially paired up with the spin booster. And if you have a paper spin booster on top of that, you could come out next to nothing for all those Pampers products. But anyways, we're gonna go home, we're gonna go over these receipts, and we're gonna talk final cost of all of our items. All right, guys, so I am back home, and this is my Walgreens haul for this week. We're gonna go over the receipts and talk final cost. I did 3 transactions today. I did everything on one account, so under one phone number. So on these deals, if you want to switch up your deals, if you want to do them in each individual transactions, no spin booster, you can definitely do that. But this is just how I did mine. It worked out really well. So if you want to do this same thing, I will have this down on the printable list as well. But for the first transaction, what I picked up was my deal for the spend 25, get 10. So I grabbed the 2 nail clippers, the L'Oreal foundation, and the L'Oreal mascara. And then I also picked up on this transaction my Colgate toothpaste and also that Febreze plug. Even though it was advertised in the ad as $3.50 with a $3.50 digital, it actually gave us a $3.30 digital. I don't know why they do stuff like that, but it still worked out good for a spin deal because it takes a little bit extra off there without having to pay more for another item. So anyways, let's go ahead, let's look over the receipt for those items. See, for this one, you can see all of my items, and with our buy one get one 50% off items, it takes the lesser cost item on the L'Oreal, puts it at 50% off, and then with the nail clippers being the same price, just one of them is 50% off. We have our Febreze plug, our Colgate items, and then our other nail clippers and L'Oreal. So on this, I had one $3 register reward I was using to help lower my out-of-pocket cost. Otherwise, we had all digital coupons. We had 6 off 2 L'Oreal. We had a 4 off 2 for the Colgate, $3.30 off the Febreze product, and $2 off 2 on the nail clippers. So that got us down to $22.16 out of pocket. If you don't have that $3 register reward to pay with, you would be paying $25.16 out of pocket. But if you have other manufacturer register rewards to roll into this, you're going to pay even less. Now on this, I was using a digital booster of spend $40, get back $9 Walgreens cash. So it gave me $9.40 in Walgreens cash. On this, we earned a $10 register reward. This one is for the beauty deal, so it gives you $10 back on your next cosmetic and skincare product purchase of 10 or more. Then we also got a $5 register reward back for the Colgate, which I already used, but I will pop it up here on the screen. So with that deal right there, okay, say if it was $25.16, because we're adding back in the $3 register reward I used, you're getting back $9.40 in Walgreens cash, a $5 register reward, and a $10 register reward, making the final cost on all those items, which was a foundation, 2 nail clippers, a mascara, and 2 toothpaste, just 76 cents, you guys. I was so happy with how that transaction went. Then I went ahead and I took my $5 register reward from the Colgate deal and rolled it into the Crest deal right there. So what I did on this one is I grabbed the 2 toothpaste and the 1 mouthwash. You can see the items here on my receipt, and then you can see our $5 digital as well as our $5 register reward from Colgate. That got the total down to $6. If you have Walgreens cash, you can use that to pay. So for example, you see right here where I used $5 Walgreens cash. So before you pay with your card or with cash or anything, once it's time to pay, you'll tell them that you would like to redeem some Walgreens cash. You can say, oh, do I have some Walgreens cash I can use? And it should show them on the screen there, or sometimes it'll pop up on the keypad for you to select how much you want to use. You'll type in your zip code, and after you do that, you'll be able to pay afterwards. So for example, it put me down to only $1.48, or I'm sorry, my tax was $1.48. So if I used $5 Walgreens cash, okay, I paid like a couple bucks out of pocket. Not bad, okay? So on this, if you have some Walgreens cash to pay, it's going to make it even better. But if we're adding back in that reward, say for example, you weren't paying with the rewards, it'd be $11, get a $5 register reward back on this. And you're submitting over to Ibotta for these products. So $1.50 each on the toothpaste, I think it was. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I think it was $1.50. And then $1 on this Crest mouthwash. So the final cost ends up being $2 for all three of those items. But again, we paid very little out of pocket on this. So then when we got the $5 register reward from the Crest, I've told you guys the P&G register rewards look different than regular register rewards. Therefore, it lists on there like on your next oral care purchase or whatever it may be. So if your store is very, very strict about that, I would grab something else for your next transaction. If they use it just like a regular register reward because it does scan that way, then the next transaction I did was on the Method soap. So these were $8 because it was $4 each. We had a $2 digital bringing you down to $6. I used the $5 register reward that we got for Crest and Oral-B, and that one right there, it got me down to $1 plus tax out of pocket. I did have $1 in Walgreens cash that I could redeem because remember, since we're earning some Walgreens cash from our first deal with the spin booster, you're able to use a little bit of Walgreens cash on these other deals if you want to. So with that being said, I only paid a little bit out of pocket on that, basically just my tax. And then on this one right here, we earned a $2 register reward. So there's that one right there. If you're adding back in the register reward that we used, this transaction, it would have been a total of $6 and then get $2 back, making them 2 for $4 or $2 each. Now, overall today, out of pocket cost in the store, not including my tax, I paid about $23.16. And then I got $4 real cash back on Ibotta. So out of pocket cost was about $19.16. But overall final cost of the products after like rewards and everything like that, first transaction was 76 cents, second transaction was $2, and third one was $4. So a final cost of $6.76 for all these items. Left over today, I had $7.18 left in Walgreens cash. I have a $2 register reward, and I have a $10 register reward, and those are all ones that I can use next week. Both of these, let me check the expiration. That one's good till the 14th, and this one's good through the 28th. So all those are good to go. We can save one for next week or shop during the week if we want. Let me know down in the comments below if you grab any of the same deals. Don't forget to keep an eye out for my CVS haul, which will be up in a little while. We got some great deals over there as well. And if you're not following me over on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, I'm over there as well, posting some pictures and short videos and things like that if you want to check it out. And as always, I appreciate you guys so much for being here, taking the time to watch this video, liking the video, commenting. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and I hope that you guys have some great time out there saving money, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.